Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. It's yes or no readings. And today, yes or no readings include Thomas from Tarot Your Way. Say hi,
Hello,
Thomas.
everyone. Hello, Gerald.
And I'm Tarot Stash. Thank you for being here. Hershey's unable to join us, so I'm sure she is probably lurking, but she's got other things, and that's okay. It really is. And so, and as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really. So, and so, Thomas, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good.
Back from that cruise, and of the 5 cruises I've ever been on, this was the roughest. We only had one day that was calm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it was very, very rocky, and even getting off the ship about Sunday night, 8:00, I started rocking again, and never experienced that other than when I was younger, canoeing down the river for days at a time.
Wow. Okay. So, everybody, links are below to show your support to all of our channels. And I have just launched a Tarot Stash merch store, and the link is in the description. You can get things, like this t-shirt, or even a nice little coffee cup. So that smile that I, am on both sides of the coffee cup. So, purchase responsibly and know your limits. So we have got a lot of people here. So let's say hello. And Izzy is here. Hello, Izzy. And Denise Fletcher Tarot is here, just lurking, working on projects around the house. I get it. You're moving around. Marijuana is here. Hello. Emily is here. Hello. Jane the Secret Tarot, who Jane has gotten a coffee tumbler or a tumbler, and I've been following her around when she goes out, and the coffee tumbler that she has keeps things hot, she said. So she's very happy about that. Russ Bob's Barbara, hello. Wow, that was loud. Hypnicity is here. Linda Thompson. CJ. Coyote is here. Hello, Coyote. We have the amazing Hershey, the Shadow Reader. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I like the cups too. The cups are really fun. So, okay. Tea Garden Chicken is here. Jane said, I would love it if the cups had eyes on the bottom. So, she loves my Easter eggs. Well, you can buy little googly eyes and stick them on the bottom. So, hello, Twin Tarot with Gary and David. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Pia's Eclectic Life. Wonderful to see you. Sue Toffee. And Jane, this just in. Jane the Secret is really hot. And she's really hot. So there. Get Through has arrived. Hello. It's good to see you. And so today, Thomas and I are answering yes or no questions. And these, please type your yes or no questions all in caps. I will collect them. We will do as many as we can in about an hour. And you need to be present for your reading. So phrase your question yes or no. And oh, there you go. I think she's pretty cool. And by the way, Jane the Seeker is hosting Tuesdays with Tarot Stash exclusively on Jane the Seeker Tarot on Tuesday. Because, it's so. All right. Gotcha. Busy. Gotcha. Marajana. So. And and Jane the Seeker is following along with her dowsing rods. Ooh. Have you ever used dowsing rods, Thomas?
Hershey, when she got her new set, she let me use them, and hers are like energetic as heck. When she uses them, she's got one that'll spin.
Of course.
They just thumped me on the shoulders when they were at rest.
Oh, okay. I have seen them. I've used them once, but I do not have a collection. So that's an interesting possibility. So, and Linda and Joanne Miranda is here. So, Jane said, "Mine give me hugs." So.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was holding mine level, so they would bump into each other. So I forgot you gotta hold them at a little bit of an offset so they can pass each other.
Yeah, and Joanne has used dowsing rods, and Sylvia, Color for Foresight, is here. Hello, and here I will give you the merch link. It should be in the description in there. So it's also in my About You. And
buy today makes a wonderful Christmas gift or Yule.
There you go.
Not promoting anybody, but if I was promoting anybody, it would be Gerald.
Aw, you're just sweet. And Jane has put it in there too. And I will simply say, to purchase responsibly, know your limits. We're here to share, not to sell. And thank you. And yeah. Please give this video a thumbs up. And make sure that you subscribe to everybody's channels. They're down below. So, including, I think, Hershey's. I believe yours is still there. I think. Anyhow. So we've got 8 questions. So we will do as many as we can.
I'm particularly enamored about the cat question.
Oh, well, let's start with that. So CJ is a new cat coming to me. And then right after CJ, we're going to do the Linda Thompson. It's because it's about a puppy. So
cats and dogs.
Yes. And so I'm writing this down. So CJ is here. Thank you, CJ. And Hershey, if you're watching, look what I have. Ooh, look at that. Anyhow, I'm always teasing. I should make some merch with a t-shirt with a bluebird. If you've already posted a question, I've got it. So you don't have to keep posting questions. Hi, Linda Kennedy.
Shout out to Moon Scarab and Tarot Ask Backwards for using the Donald Trump Mr. Predicto on a program last night.
So, all right.
Yes, Izzy, keep posting questions. Yes or no's are kind of short and they go quickly.
Oh, here you go. Oh, I like this. Teaser stash.
Ooh.
And I want a bluebird with a mustache on it. And I'm going to have just like two of them made. One is going to be for Hershey and one is going to be for me. I could make that happen. Okay, so CJ, is there a new cat coming to me? What do you have?
Choose a new direction. That's because you don't choose cats sometimes. Sometimes cats choose you.
That is very wise.
No need to worry. And go. The time is right. So, whether you're looking for one or you're not looking for one, 2 out of 3 cards say something will find you.
Mm-hmm. So, interesting. So, because CJ, see, is there a new cat coming to me? Is I gotta know. Now that being said, CJ, not actually looking, but I miss my cat. CJ said, I gotta know because there's a lot of variables going on for you. And one of the things that's important to remember is that there's going to be some things that are leading you to where you're going. However, it does feel like right now is a good time to rest and reflect, and it can be about 9 to 12 months. So, you know, it's okay. And and Jane the Seeker, said the cat distribution system. Yes. Oh, and CJ Hypnicity said maybe a new kitten. And okay, and this one is. I'm still not getting a. I got Outlook not so good, so I'm not seeing right off. Maybe in about 9 months. And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. But I think it's it's like the cat distribution system dropped off a cat for Hershey, right? Unexpectedly.
Unexpectedly, and then it was no longer here when we got home.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
But it was the newest. It was probably the youngest of the 3, and there's plenty of children around. And from what we hear, it was a little boy that had him, and they moved away and didn't take the cat with them. So hopefully he found another little one.
Yeah.
To match his energy.
Yeah. And T Garden said maybe CJ will get one of her cats recycled. Previous cat coming back could be. And Hershey, I have to say, I'm a firm believer, and I feel this really powerfully. You were exactly what that cat needed, and you needed that cat. So, but okay, thank you, CJ.
312 Colorful Foresight had a question right before Jane the Seeker.
Okay, hold on. Got it. Thank you. And so I thank you, CJ. And so I did say we were going to do Linda Thompson. All things considering, would it be in my best interest to get a puppy right now?
No.
So
there are differences between cats and dogs and kittens and puppies.
Yes.
Um, you live to serve a cat, and puppies and dogs live to service you. So if you're not at home very much or go away often, it's going to hurt a dog's heart not to be with you because they love you more than anything.
Yeah.
So consider your lifestyle.
God, I got a duplicate card. The card that I just pulled. That is crazy. And Linda, are you still here? Because I'm really trying to keep. Yeah, that's on my mind. Linda said it's on my mind.
Yeah.
Um,
Even if you're a working person that's out of the house for 8 to 10 hours a day, and um, you may think that the dog just lays there, but they're laying is like some dogs have separation anxiety, and some dogs will sleep and just wait patiently. They know the time is right for you to get home. Um,
oh,
if you consider yourself, I've got a no reversed, which sometimes is still a no. And then you're going in the right direction, and this is the sign. Um, so if you want the puppy or a dog, um, go ahead, but choose the breed carefully. Choose one with energy that matches you. Are you a high strung person? Do you need a boxer or something very active in your life? Or are you more sedate and bookish and would like more of a lazy hound type dog? You know, that's one thing about dogs is each different breed has different characteristics in their personalities. So you can
yeah.
find one to match you.
So, Linda, I gotta know based upon your question as it's written. Is it in my best? Will it be in my best interest, or would it be, all things considered, would it be in my best interest to get a puppy right now? The answer I got is no, because there's a lot of unpredictability with that, because lots of things can move through, and things can change. Um, and But I also got here, it says the entire universe is yours for the taking, ready to upload its gifts to you, and your phenomenal ability to recognize timely opportunities makes your dreams come true. So, and again, for entertainment purposes only. I am actually, I was asking my pendulum if it's in Linda's best interest to get a puppy, and it was a no. And then I asked, is it in Linda's best interest to get an adult dog? And I got a yes. And I said, is this going to be is it going to be within 3 months? And I got a yes for that. So I'm very curious, Linda, is if it almost feels like there might be an opportunity for things to somebody you may know may need a dog, and a new home for an adult dog. And adult dogs are great. And Linda, when I said about an adult dog, and I got most likely. And here's the thing, it's like and I feel like I'm shouting. I'm going to take a sip.
And maybe partner up with a nursing home, because sometimes when people have to go into adult care, they have to give up their animals, and there's not always a family member that's nearby that's willing to take care of somebody. It'll be established dog in probably a more sedate
Well,
personnel.
and see, and it's interesting because I'll Linda, because I was asking about an adult dog. It's like most likely, and I actually think this adult dog is going to feel puppy-like because of you. Does that make sense? It's that sense of your new energy. And I agree with you, Thomas. The idea of adult, an adult dog, and there's great opportunity for you to bring in new energy. And holy mackerel, it could be a lot of fun. And I am going to ask another question. And I do see more people in the chat, so I'm starring the questions. So. Linda, there may be more than one dog in the future. So I don't know if that's a possibility that you were thinking about. However, it could be. It could be like these are a couple that know each other. It could be brother and sister. And so there could be two or even three dogs.
Yeah.
But
Especially somebody going into elder care or something like that. There may be a bonded pair or bonded trio of dogs that really need to stay together, and that's a harder adoption for ASPCA and things to make if they're bonded, because not everybody's willing to take a bonded pair.
Yeah. And Linda said, I've always had two at a time. And I do think what's interesting is I've heard the idea of three is good, because that way, if one wants to be alone, the other one has someone to play with. And again, I'm not encouraging you to get a dog, but I think a dog is going to be pretty lucky to have you.
Sometimes pets are not any much cheaper than children.
Yeah. They're not. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, Linda. And Linda, please keep us in the know. I'm very curious about this. So, all right. So we got Linda, Marijuana, and Izzy. So I've got the two of you. You two are up next. So, and by the way, everybody, please make sure that you say you like and subscribe to the channel. And Marijuana and Izzy, please let me know you're here. And then Hypnicity.
Marijuana's here.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So, yeah, Linda, it's especially true now. Will Christmas Secrets and Lies come out?
Let me get my keyboard.
And by the way, Linda, dogs do, adult dogs come with names. But sometimes adult dogs want a name change. And I think Gerald is a really nice name. So it's a person. Will Christmas Secrets and Lies come out? So GHI.
This, I think it's this. If I'm looking at the keyboard and letters.
Christians. Will Christians Secrets and Lies come out this month? Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. I gotcha. Emily, I believe I did get your question. I have Hypnicity, Emily, Get Through, Sue Toffee, Joanne, and Colorful Foresight.
Mary Jana, we're gonna just say it all over the place, so maybe we hit it. We got zero chance. What do you think? And the answer is negative. So not this month. But if you are thinking that there are lies with Christian, um, you probably already know that deception is there.
Yeah. I got a straight up no. And not going to come up this month. And so I'm also saying like and I'm also seeing 4 to 5 months, but it's really got to it's got to be focused on that. So, but not by the end of this month. So thank you for being here. And all right, Izzy.
No U.S. Thanksgiving Day table reveals.
Yeah.
That's always so fun to have drama at the holidays.
Sheesh. So, Izzy, will the Aries and I Sag reconcile? Ooh. I'm feeling like I need to use my pendulum more. Is that something new? Wonder what's up with that. Okay.
Definite uncommittal. Listen to your intuition, reconsider, and let go. Maybe it's time to move on, or move forward. Maybe not on, but forward. And let time heal.
I got a no, Izzy. And I pulled a card. This is the cards protective playing cards, and I got protection from binaries. And I find this interesting. It's just like going, you know.
Well, yes and no are binaries.
Well, yeah, and what's interesting is I'm wondering if this person, for entertainment purposes only, um, I'm just curious as if this person is being a bit two-faced, not showing you what things really are, and so, but well, and then on this deck I got make your own luck, which sort of tells me it may be time to move on, and so. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get the sun off of me. I think the cat ran into the bottom of the curtain and shifted it.
All right. So, you're welcome, Izzy. I just want the best for you. So, all right.
I had sunspots. Solar activity was at a max.
Okay, so hypnicity is next. And then I am moving to Joanne Miranda about a new dog, too, because I'm curious about that. So, and then Colorful Foresight is after Joanne.
We need Mark Spirit Whisperer with all these pet questions today.
So, okay, hypnicity. If I try to sell my art online, will it be successful? Huh? Still being told to use the pendulum.
We're going to positive here. Maybe. And yes, and it is likely. So pick your marketing very strategically. Market to who might buy that art.
I got a slow yes. And it goes back to what you were saying, Thomas. Part of that is um, a slow build is not a bad thing, especially when you're working on a brand and you're getting people who are following you. So, so that's an important thing. Hi, Kiba. Um, and so again, a slow yes. And of course, the Onyx 8 Oracle is saying cannot predict now. So part of it is how much push you're putting into it and the trust that you have and the timing. So yeah, I don't know the kind of artwork, Nalani. So I wish you the best. So do let us know. Um, and by the way, Hypnicity, having a YouTube channel and talking about your art would be a good thing. So, all right. Let's see. Is Joanne Miranda here? Here. Joanne Miranda. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. Joanne. Please pick up the white courtesy phone. And Joanne is here. And Hypnicity said, abstract flow art by Nalani. That's cool.
I'm familiar with that.
Yeah. And then right after this is Color for Foresight. So Sylvia is up. So, all right. And Joanne, will I get a dog in the new year?
Well, 2/3 opinion. In the new year is not the right time. Maybe eventually, but and then choose a new direction. So maybe things don't align with your timing.
Joanne, I got a no. And part of the no is there's a lot of emotions going on around you. And there's a bit of chaos in where you're living and the energy, and that needs to settle. And I think there's also there could be some opportunities for you to get some interaction with a dog. You could maybe dog sit, do some dog walking. So if you want to do that, it just doesn't feel quite the right time that you should get one. So, but for entertainment purposes only, you do you. So, but I do think it's a really important thing that you help to feel yourself get comfortable and energetic. There's a lot of energy swirling around everybody now. And I think there's an opportunity for you to settle a little bit. What are you smiling at, Thomas?
Yeah. There's a lot of energy around.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
a lot of new energy too.
A lot of new energy, and I know from some shows that I've been on recently, people are talking about a lot of astrological things going on, collective energy stuff going on. We've got Mercury retrograde showing up soon. So I encourage everybody to pay very close attention to that. So, all right. Thank you, Joanne. And Sylvia's up. And then Lorraine R is going to be after that. So,
well, Sylvia, I may be a little too close to this because I have thought about doing something on a similar topic, but I want to keep it separate. But do I have the energy to create and stick with another channel? If I'm going to keep up the same 3 or 4 shows a week, it doesn't make sense to divide and conquer because they're niche adjacent for me. So if you're thinking of splitting up your energy, or Lord forbid you have to double your energy to have 2 channels, that might be a bit more bite than we can chew. And just like for right now, I would say no until you get a more concrete plan. And that's what I have for you.
okay, Sylvia said exactly, Thomas, and it does take energy. Sylvia, as someone who, okay, wait a minute. Let me do the reading and then I'll get on my soapbox. No, you should not create another channel. And Sylvia said, I'm not surprised. And that makes sense, actually, because there's a lot of things going on. And you have a perspective that provides you with a flurry of unexpected and unusual experiences. Joy and wonder follow. Colorful Foresight, I actually think, is a great name. It's a beautiful name because it can be lots of variety of topics, and so it says here 2 to 4 months see the ends of stagnation. So in about 4 months, things are going to start to level out, and then you'll know where you want to put your energy. And you know, should you create another channel? Very doubtful. So Sylvia, that's what, Sylvia said, I'm tired. I'm not upset. I'm not surprised. I will say, Sylvia, that is good news, going beyond the stagnation. As someone who had 2 channels, I started off with one and then evolved into 2, and I was separating them, where Tarot Stash was only just going to be looking at cards and doing flip throughs. And then I had another one, the Hermit Mage, and that was a lot of energy. It was like working 2 full-time jobs. And do you need to have separate places? I'm not sure. So, but you could, you know, intuition topics, great. Current events, that's your gig, great. It just feels like in about 4 months, things are going to settle down and we're going to have some clarity. So
I would also say that if you're doing something that's really off topic, do not do a vertical format, because that'll put you in the short shelf where a lot of people can discover you accidentally, and they might think that's what you do all the time, and they subscribe to you,
yeah.
and then they never watch another thing, and that actually hurts your channel.
Yeah. God, I got protection from binaries again. Don't try to be a this or that. There's a lot of gray out there, and Sylvia said that what I needed to hear. So, and Tahiti 93 is here. Hello, Tahiti.
And good luck, Sylvia, on your
yes,
future endeavors.
Yes.
I think you're doing great.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Let me, did I, hold on, okay. So, Lorraine, are you here, Lorraine? Did I see Lorraine? Lorraine? Lorraine R, yes, okay. She was here a little earlier. And then, okay. And then Emily Lorenz Bradley. What do you got for Lorraine?
Without questioning, yep. And find your own answer. So it looks like it all goes well. Medicine's a miracle and bodies are miracles. And I had never had a surgery before I had my foot surgery. And I would have been scared 6 years ago, but anesthesia is a good thing.
Yes. I'm fighting saying this, but also having a roommate who gets you and forces you to do things that you don't want to do.
Well,
Speaking of which, rest well, Hershey. So, all right. And healing vibes right back at you. So, Lorraine, I think the surgery, and again, for entertainment purposes only, the predictive is really hard. The energy around it is your roommate, your boyfriend is actually going to have to be willing to do the things that the medical professionals are telling them to do. Because I don't know if you're pig-headed or if he's pig-headed, like Thomas. I'm not calling anybody out, but I think it's I think the energy around it. It's if you're smart and doing what you need to do, that helps. And so I'm also I'm curious as if and this is weird. He only has to stay overnight, and he is definitely pig-headed. He is a farmer and 72 years old and stuck in his ways. I am also wondering if
I didn't know I was Lorraine's boyfriend.
You were a farmer?
And 72. I look good for my age. That's what I keep telling people. I'm older.
And Lorraine, I'm also I'm curious as if I'm just curious as if the surgery might need to be postponed because of some other things that are going on. Because I'm just like, I'm not necessarily sure it's going to happen 2 days before Thanksgiving. And again, for entertainment purposes only. So, but, and yeah, that's a tough surgery. And he is a great guy, though. Well, of course he is. He already had a delay because he is out of state hunting with his friends. Okay. So,
priorities. It's hunting season. You only get that once a year.
I don't know, but I'd be taking care of my prostate over hunting, but that's just me. For entertainment purposes only.
So, thank you, Tahiti.
So, Lorraine, sending lots of healing in both of your direction. And and one of the things that I do is when I send healing for someone who is having surgery, and again, this is welcome to the witchy moment, is when I send healing, I send cleansing energy to the facility so that the facility is cleansed of all of the energy that's not necessary. And I send wisdom and accuracy for those caring for the person. So, and then I also send comfort to the person who is having the procedure. So he's tough. Nothing will hold him back. Okay. So, all right. Thank you, Lorraine. Hang on. Got it. And Emily is here, and then Get Through and Sue Toffee. Are you both here? Let us know. I'm writing these down. So Emily is here. Should I skip my Zoom meeting for another school meeting on Sunday? Thank you.
Priorities. We all have problems juggling priorities. I tend to stick with my first commitments, and absolutely not. Zero chance. And find your own answer. So I would say don't skip your Zoom meeting for the other meeting. But then I don't know what the ramifications are for making one and missing the other. There could be consequences. There are consequences in choices sometimes.
Yeah. I'm getting a Emily is trying to transfer schools. I'm getting either this or that. I'm not necessarily, when I'm using my pendulum, I'm not getting a very strong pull either way. And so I think if you do skip it, there could be some opportunities to meet. However, it could also interfere. It might interfere with where you are. So it's unpredictable. The other meeting is something I pay for. Well, if I got a yes. So should you skip the Zoom meeting for another school meeting on Sunday? And I'm like, so
somebody, I don't know if they were a wise somebody or something I heard, money talks and bullshit walks. If you paid out money for something, that makes it a more of a consequence to lose out on benefit.
Yeah.
Again, is all that consequences, cause and effect, those earthly human things that we have to deal with, and choices are not always yes, no, cut and dried, or easy.
Yeah, that's a tough one. So I don't know if that helped at all. So
we just stirred the ambiguity in there.
Yeah. Get Through, Sue Toffee, and ES. Are any of you here? So Get Through, Sue Toffee, and ES. So Get Through is here. All right. So Get Through. We have a family wedding to attend next year. Will my 3 adult children next year? Will my 3 adult children will be able to attend so we can make it a family vacation? So
that question, I wouldn't guilt trip them. But if they need some financial help getting there, you might offer that. If they're like the typical family, we're scattered, and it's hard to get together these days. So I could absolutely see the chance of making it a get together for the family as well.
Mm-hmm.
So good luck on that. Get through.
Yeah, I actually got a yes. You have full control over the situation. make sure they know. I would say it's important that you tell them that you would like all of them to attend, so it can be a group situation, and you can have a bit of fun with it. And and then that way you have the opportunity so that they can plan accordingly. So I hope that works. Get through. I mean, and I'm going to check something else. My pendulum gave a yes, too. So there you go. Thank you for being here. All right. ES. Will my settlement be fair and soon? And again, as the scrolling across the bottom says, for entertainment purposes only. We're not lawyers. We're just checking right now what the snapshot of the energy looks like. So, and
Well, it's upside down, but let's see. Signs point to yes. So it might not seem fair. It might not seem soon. Then I have a not ever and an ask again. So it's kind of pointing to disappointment, to both fair or soon. There's what's fair to insurance companies or whoever is being litigated against, and then there's repayment for actual damages and potential future damages. And you can't ever put a fair price on what could be.
Yeah. Your definition of fair and soon may be very different than the other parties.
Insurance companies.
Yeah. And so because as it's written, I gotta know, because there's a lot of things that are going on, a lot of things at play, and this is one of those things. It's really hard to tell, and there are opportunities for you to make sure that you have everything that you could do for the desired outcome in place, and of course making sure that you have your lawyers and all of the things in action, and making sure that there's a lot of truth. And this is weird. I pulled one of these cards and I got protection from rebirth as an insect. So I'm like going, what is it? Kafka, the Metamorphosis, and
that looks like a stink bug, Gerald.
Well, it's stinky. So, yeah, yes, and so let me check something else. It may be like 3 months before you start to see movement on something with it. So, all right. So, sorry about that, ES. Yeah, but yeah, you don't want to come back as an insect, or maybe you do. So, these cards are really weird. So, all right.
I like the black and white aesthetic of them, though.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh, and Lorraine said, "Thank you for calming me down." So, and all right, Sutafi, I didn't see. Here, let me do this. Sue Toffee. Please pick up the white courtesy phone, Sue Toffee. Please pick up the white courtesy phone.
Lorraine, I'm glad I could calm you down. I put most people to sleep, but some people I could just calm.
Oh my. So Thomas, Sue is here. Yay. Will I be approved for new rental pending reference check? And again, you know the routine for entertainment purposes only. Oh, you got a yes.
But that's pending the reference check. If the reference check doesn't go, then nothing goes, right? It just sort of puts it on hold.
And I got a yes. I mean, I got a yes. And what's nice about that, the yes is it says in 2 to 6 months, a brilliant idea out of the clear blue sky resolves the situation. So I don't know how soon you're trying to move in, but it's, you will be approved for the rental. So, and yeah, my pendulum is agreeing. So, and so Linda de Gonzalez is here. Hello, Linda. Thank you for
Sue. Be careful of the energy. Moves are very stressful on people. It's one of the big stressors, and I've moved, I think, over 20 times since being in Houston since '92. So I stress about it each and every time, more and more and more.
Yeah. And they say that is one of the most stressful things in life. It's like I listed my boss as my reference check and sorted things with my landlady, so all is well. I need to move in 2 weeks.
Oh,
Thank
my
you
goodness.
both. Okay, that's a lot. So that's good Lord.
Yeah, 2 weeks. I couldn't do it in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Even with all the help that I get.
So, yeah.
Hi, Linda.
So yes. So Thomas, what do you have coming up on your channel? Or what? Let me ask it this way. Can we see you on the YouTubes anytime this coming weekend?
Sometimes on Saturdays, Hershey and I do a Spirit Box Saturday, but it is unlikely with Hershey being under the weather still. But after a 3.5 months hiatus, we're going back to intuitive, interactive tarot journaling. And this Sunday at noon Central Standard Time will be 9 of Pentacles. So if you want to do a deep dive, at least an hour with Jeff, and maybe Michelle will join us, maybe Hershey, all depending. We'll be doing that Sunday, and then maybe Tuesday night we'll go back to tarot pairs with Jeff at Tarot-esque Backwards.
That's great. That's good. So, and Sue Toffee said, I am moving with my 2 cats. Blessings to all in chat, and thank you, Gerald and Thomas. That's great. And so everybody is already subscribed to your channel, which is good. And I have a show tomorrow night for Real Psychics of YouTube, and that's hosted by Colleen the Cool Crone. And then next week, I've got really good shows. I've got Understanding Your Baseline, Laugh and Learn with Medium Betsy Palmer. And then Tuesday is Tuesdays with Tarot Stash, exclusively on Jane the Secret Tarot. And then I have a Laugh and Learn with Betsy Palmer and Hershey, where we're talking about being comfortable in the gray area. And then on Tuesday afternoon, I have a live Deck Casual with Jamie, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path. And we're going to be talking to Olivia Rose, who is the creator of the Mermaid's First Oracle. So
that looks interesting.
yes. So I want to say thank you to everyone for watching. Feel free to leave a comment after the live. I do appreciate that. If we've helped you, it's great for us to know. And merch store information is linked in the description, as are ways to show your support for all of our channels, including Thomas. I still have your Amazon wish list there if people would like to do that. So I do appreciate everybody being here. Thomas, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me again, Gerald.
Absolutely. And we will schedule another time. So let's say farewell to everybody. Bye.
Bye, all.